How's it going, Ohio Nation and everyone around the world? This is Rock Chalk giving y'all another skit. This video is about bullying. Now, as we all know from bullying, we can see the end results of bullying. Basically, kids get bullied for many reasons because of how they look, the way they talk, the color of their skin, what they wear, how just about everything. Kids get bullied by other kids for whatever reason. And that has to end. What people don't feel and realize and understand is when kids get bullied, it's hard for them to trust others, to open up and find for help. It's not just about not going to a teacher, going to your principal, going to your vice principal, or even going to your school counselor. It's even to their parents or even to a friend. Not just because they're pressured or threatened not to, but because they feel like they won't help. And then it takes things down the wrong path. Not sure if any of you pay attention to the news, but a couple of years ago, a few kids got bullied to the point where they brought weapons to school. And then after causing critical harm to those that bullied them and to those that they even were a part of it, they end up killing themselves. And it's not just the bullies that are to blame, but it's also the school system. They feel like that if kids don't fight back, well, I'm sorry. They feel like that if kids fought back or stand up to themselves, they get in trouble. Because they were defending themselves. School systems need to realize and understand that only one person is at fault for the end result, and that's the one that is bullied. And parents, when your kids come to you about this, don't be hard on them talking about they need to handle it themselves or that they need to push back. Some kids can't even push back. And if they wanted to, it'll just end up getting worse. So when you see your child or anyone getting bullied, y'all need to stand up. Y'all need to make a difference. That will help them give the courage to stand up to bullies or to go to someone that they can trust. Because if we don't do something now, the way that this new generation is slowly dying day in and day out, week after week, it won't be a better future for the new generation. It will be a worse future than the generation that we live in now. And teachers, guidance counselors, vice principals, whoever the child is going to, y'all need to do better too. Kids should not be dying because of something ridiculous and petty as bullying. Bullying affects people, not just physically because of the fights and the many humiliation that they put the person that they're bullying, but it also scars them mentally. I've been in a situation where I was bullied from 3rd grade all the way to 9th grade year, and after I finally told somebody and fought back, I was never bullied again. So for those of you that are being bullied out there, don't be afraid to stand up to bullies, and don't be afraid to tell somebody. Okay, you'll get in trouble for fighting, but at least you're standing up for yourself. At least you're standing up showing the bully that you're not to be bullied anymore. But don't be like the other kids that have died bringing weapons to school to get a point across. You don't need a weapon. The only weapons that you need is your mind and your fist. But your most important weapon is your voice. Your voice is your most important weapon to let people know. And for those of you that just sit around or stand around doing nothing, y'all to blame too, because y'all could have did something to help these kids, to help your classmate, to help your friend, but instead you did nothing. So be sure to stand out and step up to the plate if they are too afraid to step up. Be there and show them that you care. And parents, if your child won't tell you that you're bullied, talk to their friends. Because that's how my mother knew that I was getting bullied from 3rd grade all the way to 9th grade year. So don't be afraid to ask others, or don't be assuming that because your child is telling you that everything is fine, or I failed, or gave an excuse not to say that they were bullied for whatever reason that they're being bullied for. So it's not just the bullies and the school system that needs to change. Everybody's got to change. Stand up, speak out against bullying. Now y'all heard all that slogan from bullying commercials and all that, but I'm willing to step up to the plate and let everyone know how I feel about bullying. So again, stand up, speak out, because if you don't, this generation, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be worse and worse and worse. We didn't bring kids into this world so that they can end up ending their lives because of things like this. We brought them into this world so that they can experience things that we never got the chance to experience. And that all ends if you don't do anything about this. So stand up to bullying. Don't be afraid. Show them that you're strong enough to stand up on your 2 feet and speak out. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comment sections down below. We are all one. Peace.